Hi everyone, I'm Heather and I wanted to come to you real quickly to go over the next step in setting up a party for a new virtual party. This is Cinchshare, and if you have not signed up for Cinchshare yet, I really recommend it. The biggest benefits to Cinchshare is that it allows you to schedule basically your entire party at the click of a few buttons. The other big benefit is we can share content with you. If you're a new consultant and you're just getting to know the virtual party process, just by clicking on one link, you can load an entire party into your Cinchshare and start using it right away. So that is a huge benefit. That's why we use Cinchshare, our team, versus some of the other apps that are out there, so that we're all on the same thing and we can share between each other. It's really fantastic. So the only purpose of this video is to show you how to add your group, your brand new group that you've just set up in Facebook, add that into Cinchshare and start posting your very beginning welcome posts, what I call the setup posts. And so we're going to get going with that. So when you open Cinchshare and log in, I do recommend you doing this, especially at the beginning, from a computer. You can use the app also, and I use it all the time, but just for the beginning, so that you match what I'm showing here, I would recommend using a computer if possible. And from there, you just do it on cinchshare.com, log in, and it'll bring you to this screen. This is your schedule a post screen. This is where it opens up to. We are going to find what I call the waffle, or what Tina always called the waffle, and it stuck with me. These are your, when you hover over that, it says My Networks. So we're going to click on the little waffle. This is where you will go every time. Now, the most important thing when you're loading your groups into Cinchshare is to make sure that you have already completed the process of adding your personal page as an admin on your group. So you've created the group in your business page, and then you've joined the group under your personal page, and you've added your personal profile as an admin. If you don't do that, it will not show up in Cinchshare. So it's very important that you just take that extra step. When you come here, you will see this is actually my personal profile. Okay, that will always show up at the top. I like to keep my profile pictures different for my business page and my personal page so that I can keep track of them. So this is definitely my personal page. These are all of the Facebook groups that are linked to my personal page. Okay, and remember, I'm admin on all of my groups, so they will all show up here. We will not do anything with these, because if you do a bunch of stuff in your Facebook groups that are linked to your personal page, you could wind up being thrown in Facebook jail. It's a real thing. Anyone who's been a consultant recently knows that everything is to avoid being thrown in Facebook jail. You don't want that. So if you scroll down to the bottom, you'll see where it says Facebook pages. Okay. These are your business pages. I have two business pages. One is a prior business of mine that I had, but here is my Pampered Chef page. So if you click on that, you'll expand it down, just like you would in Windows. Cinchshare works very similarly to Windows, how it organizes itself into a series of folders and subfolders. So if you click on this, it'll just expand it down, okay? Scroll down and you see linked groups. These are all of the groups that I have linked to my Facebook page. You'll notice also that these black eyes, as I call them, this is the groups that are visible in Cinchshare. I have hidden some, and if you hover over that eye, you'll see where it says Hide Network. Okay, I can click on that and it'll turn that eye blue. And it will actually hide it for me. And if you want to see some of the linked groups that have been hidden, all you have to do is come up here and say show all, and it will show you all of those blue ones. And then the black eyes are the ones that are visible to me right now. So I'd hide them. All right. What I need to do is refresh to bring up any new groups that I've added. And I've added a new one just recently. Now this will take a few minutes to do it, especially if you've been doing this a while and you have a lot of groups linked to your pages. It will take a few minutes. I've created a party over in Facebook just for this process that doesn't start till March. So we are going to go through and add that in, but then also schedule our first few posts. If you'll notice while that's loading, if you'll notice, there are these hearts right here. This is what allows you to post into that group. So these make it visible where you can actually see it on the listing, but these hearts are what make it where it shows up in your scheduling a post. So these are the only ones that I'm not posting to right now are the ones with the blue hearts, okay? So any of these, now notice here, this is my personal profile again. All of those hearts are blue because I don't really want them showing up because I don't want to make a mistake and start posting to the wrong place. So I've turned all of these blue, and that means that they're visible to me, but I'm not actually posting to them. So if I scroll down back to Facebook pages, click on my name to expand it again. Okay, I'm looking for Andrea's Spring into the New Catalog Pampered Chef Party. It's for a March party. Okay, and you'll notice when it comes up, yes, it's visible because I just loaded it in there, but the heart is blue and not black. So if I were to go and try to post to this right now, it wouldn't show up as an option. I wouldn't be able to select that party. So I need to change that to black. Okay, that's it. If for some reason your party is not showing up here, you can click on, see, under your pages, this little guy, I call him the like multi-headed monster. You can click here and see if it shows up here. If it doesn't show up here, you can actually copy the URL. Actually, I've updated that URL, but you can copy the URL from there and, oops, sorry, and paste it into this paste URL right here, and it may be able to find it that way. But typically when I am the admin on the party, I haven't had any trouble with it showing up. So, but I did want to let you know that you can paste in the URL, hit link, and it should look for that party. But you should not have to use that if you follow these procedures. Okay, so let's find it again. There is Andrea's. It's a black heart. Okay, so it's all linked and ready to go. I can start posting to this party right now, which is what we'll do. So I'm going to go into, this is your manage posts menu. And I'll be doing a video on Cinchshare just in general, where I'll go into more detail about each of these menu items and how Cinchshare works. But this is just for the purposes of posting to a new group. So I just wanted to go quickly through it. I have in this folder, this is my New Year's folder, I have under my setup folder, all of these are going to go into my new party. And real quickly, I will just let you know, you want to scroll through and make sure that there's nothing you need to change. And I purposely left this one here. I would like to change this welcome to the party, guess how many. I try to do a guess how many post with every party. And the reason why I do these posts first thing after I set up my group in Facebook is because if you have your host inviting people in and they're joining this group, you don't want them joining to an empty group. You don't want them joining to a party that has nothing in it. So I like to put some posts in there and one game. And then if they have one more day before my pre-party posting starts, I might put in a second engagement post, which is this very bottom one right here. Oops, the very bottom one I will save in case I need another engagement post. Okay, so I'm going to just show you very quickly how to change that picture, because I don't like to use the same guess how many in every party, like in one week to another week, because I might have some repeat guests in there and I want them to be able to play along. So I take this post, I click on the pencil. So easy. This is so easy. All I'm going to do for this one, since there's only one picture, is click on the picture. I will find the picture I want to change it to. Let me see. Up here in my games and engagement. And I want to find the picture of the rock croc. Here it is. Okay, here's the rock croc. Guess how many? And I just double clicked that. And then I will say, guess how many sixlets are in the rock croc every day pan. Okay. All right. Then we'll put I'll put, you may make multiple guesses. All right, so all I have to do right now, since it has selected this folder, instead of hitting schedule post, you want to change that to save. That's it. That's all I have to do. Okay, so now I have an updated, I just wanted to show you how to do that real quickly because you might want to change that game up. So I will select all of the posts that I want to go into my party right at the very beginning. Okay. And that's all of them. Then I come over here to the 3 lines, and that's like the menu, and I hit batch post. Okay. The next thing I'll do is select the day and time that I want the post to start posting. And let's say I want them to start, this is actually for a March party that starts that day. So I'm going to have them post on Sunday, the 1st of March. And we'll do that at, what we do, 8. I like to make it an uneven time. That has really helped me keep me out of Facebook jail, I think. Instead, I was starting all of my parties, all of my posts at 8 o'clock, 8:05, 8:10. So I'd space all of the posts out by 5 minutes, but I was doing it at 8 o'clock, 8:05. And by switching it to an uneven time like that, I think I have not been thrown in Facebook jail since I've done that. So that's very helpful. Okay, after you have that set, I want them to post every 5 minutes, and I hit apply interval. So now you see over here on March 1st, starting at 8:02, then 8:07, the next one's 8:12, and it increases by 5 minutes. You can change those to be whatever you want them to be. You can change this interval to be every 3 minutes. It's fine. But I just chose 5 minutes, and I'm going to select Andrea's party. All right, and notice that it is under my business page, because remember, I didn't have any selected under my personal profile. So they're all here, and I'm not going to get confused and choose the wrong one. I actually just did that when I was setting up all my parties before for this week. Took a video of that, but I had selected the groups underneath my personal page instead of my business page, so I didn't want to share that with you. So I had to redo it. Okay, and that's it. So all you'll do is hit schedule batch. Now all of your posts are ready to go. They will hit on the day and time you selected and start every 5 minutes or whatever interval you set it to. If you want to take a look at those, you can come down here under pending. Click it out to Facebook pages. So just keep expanding until you find your party. And here's Andrea's Spring Into. And there are all the ones that are scheduled for March 1st. You can also take a look if you have multiple parties running and you just want to see everything that's posting that day or in the future. You can actually click on the overall pending. Right now, this is the only thing I have pending, but you can click on pending and it will show you every party, every post. So you can take a look at everything, and that's it. How easy is that? So, and you'll just start seeing them hit your parties automatically, and you'll be good to go. People can start playing the games right when they join your party. So I hope that was helpful, and if you have any questions, feel free to contact me or contact your director. Thanks so much.